What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Voodoo Shaman. Now this one is a bit interesting because unlike other monsters that you can hunt, like for instance the Untitled Titan, where it's got the glistening pearl and it's super rare to actually get your hands on one of these pearls, the Voodoo Shaman, the really rare item per se is the stuffed doll, but it's actually nowhere near as bad as far as getting one of them compared to like the glistening pearls or all the other monsters that you hunt that has their rare item. The stuffed doll is actually one of the most common ones and is actually portrayed in the packs that you buy, because the $5 packs actually comes with, I believe, 30 of them. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, it actually comes with 40. So that goes to show you, if you buy the glistening pearls, the $5 packs only comes with 10 pearls. This one at the $5 mark already comes with 40. So this is why when I'm talking about the Voodoo Shaman, and you take a look at my set that I have for the familiar gear, this is what I have right now. Basically, this arm is about to be purple. I just need 6 more of the purple stuffed dolls, and the set is almost completely gold. And guess what? I've only ever bought the $5 pack from the Voodoo Shaman. So this is one set that you don't have to spend much, and if you just go $5 all the time, you're probably gonna get the best value out of all the monsters. So with that being said, how do you go about hunting the Voodoo Shaman? Well, let's go ahead and get started with the level 1s. Now, if you're hunting level 1s, usually this is for lower level guilds that don't have many members that can hunt level 2s and level 3s efficiently. So if you are at that level, level 1s is the way to go. This is my go-to team. Of course, the damage that you do is going to depend on the heroes that you have, the grade of those heroes, your research, and of course your gear and jewels. But this is the one that I would consider my go-to. If you were completely free to play, I would take those out and I would sub in. I would definitely put her in. And where is the other one? I would sub these two in if you're completely free to play. Now, I know that some of these aren't very common, so if you were going to go with some more common heroes, then you would go with something like this. But we're gonna go with the team that I set out. Let's go ahead and hunt this level 1 and see how it all plays out right now. So level 1 should be fairly simple for me to take down. Here we go. Let's take a look and see how this went down. Now, the main thing when I'm hunting level 1s is I take a look at how much time is left, and if it's still a ton of time left before the hunt expires, and that means that the team that I'm using is actually really well equipped for it, and you can go ahead and move on to level 2s to see how it does, to see if you need a tank, etc. If you have a lot of lifesteal on your team, then maybe at that point you don't necessarily need a tank, because your heroes are going to be able to stay alive by themselves. And look at this, 15 seconds left and the level 1 goes down, so that tells me that that's a pretty good team right there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the level 2. So we're 8 seconds away. We're going to use the same team and see how this shakes up. So I'm expecting 23 to 25% ish. That's what you're looking for, 23%. So essentially what you're looking for, if you get 23%, is to take it down in 4 hits. So now we're looking at, does any hero actually goes down, and how much time is left and how much damage you did. So right now I don't really see any hero really taking any major damage to where you might think that they're gonna go down. Femme Fatale is actually taking a bit of damage, but she is one of the heroes that has really nice lifesteal, so that's not one that I'm gonna be too overly worried about. As you can tell, her life is going down and then up again. That lifesteal comes in really handy. So let's see. One that I would worry about is Tracker. She doesn't have any lifesteal, so if she's taking hits, she's not gonna be taking her HP back up like the other ones. But it looks like at level 2 we don't really have too much to worry about, so we can stay no tank, no problem. So let's go ahead and finish this one up. Remember, the goal here is to take it down in 4 hits. First one did 23%, which is a-okay because you get a boost every time you continue to hit. That one's at 24%. So that means is then the next 2 hits we gotta average about 26%. And since we did 24%, it's looking like we should be doing okay. This one should do about 26%. At least this is what I'm hoping for. Let's see what we actually get here. And 28%. So that one was actually a little bit on the higher side. I would say that would probably a couple of crits that I wouldn't normally get, but that's perfectly fine because even if it's in the medium, that means that 26% was actually not going to be something that wouldn't be attainable. So now I can say that the level 2s I can easily kill in 4 hits. So moving on to level 3s. All right, here's a level 3. We're gonna go ahead and continue to use the same team just to see how much we do. I'm expecting 6 or 7% on the first hit, and then we'll go from there. And 6, I was basically right on the money. Let's take a look at level 3 and see if we can continue to go no tanks, or if somebody is going to be taking too much damage. The main one I'm concerned about here is Tracker, because she's really the only one that's not going to continuously heal. But since we do have Femme Fatale and Demon Slayer up front taking most of the damage, we should be okay. Femme Fatale is looking a little bit low, but she gets most of her HP back. I freaking love lifesteal, and that's why the physical attackers are usually much easier to use as far as monster hunting, because they steal so much HP, and the magic users don't really have that much going for them as far as stealing HP back. So you gotta be a little bit more careful with them. Femme Fatale is taking a little bit of damage. She actually goes down, but it is at the end, so it begs the question, would she usually go down, or was that just one of those weird things? So that's one thing that we have to keep monitoring. Let's keep going. Let's see what we do here. So the first one was 6.2, and then Femme Fatale did go down, but at the end. So let's see what happens here. That one's 6.8. Let's see if Femme Fatale also goes down here. If she does, then that's something that we do have to keep in mind. If she does not, then I guess we can just pull it as anomaly, but we'll see. She was taking the most amount of damage out of everybody, so you gotta keep a lookout on that, and she is taking the most amount of damage once again. So I wonder how it is that the targeting system works. Maybe she has the highest attack. Probably not, because she's only purple, but maybe a purple she does, so it'll be interesting to know. But she is gonna proc and hopefully get a lot of the HP back, and she is. Here we go. Let's see, there it is. That little proc right there was taking Femme Fatale down, but she went down again, and this time only 3 seconds left. So when a hero goes down with only 3 or 4 seconds left, that actually means that you still do not need to use a tank. Now, one thing that I'm actually wanting to see is, does the hunting boost, as you keep hunting the Voodoo Shaman, is it going to help her steal more HP? Because they are going to be doing more damage, and usually that means that she is going to be stealing more HP. So let's go ahead and keep taking him down, and we'll take a look at the very last one to see if she actually does stay alive because of that hunting boost. So 8.3, all right, that's looking fairly well. Let's see, so we have 27,000 energy with 70,000 HP to go. That actually, I think I might be able to take it down once we start getting over 10%. That might look good for us, and we actually just hit 10%. Now that was a big jump. We went from 8.3 to 10, so that makes me think that maybe Femme Fatale is staying alive now. That's something that I will have to take a look at. Let's see, does this stay at 10 or does it go a little higher? 10.2. So yeah, the last one was a little bit on the higher end, but this one was just a bit higher too, so it's looking good. That means 5 hits, we should be able to take it down. I only have energy for 4, so I'm gonna need this hunting boost to kick in a little bit. Let's see, 11.5. That's also a decent boost. but as it stands right now, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I might have to use some of my energy, but that's okay. I don't mind doing that, especially if it's just for the last kill. But I think what threw me off is that I hunted the level 1 and then the level 2s before the level 3 for the video. So, but that basically just means that a level 3 I should be able to take it down. Now if we average about 13% on these next 2 hits, I should be able to take it down. I really hope it doesn't leave it at like 1 or 2%. That would really be messed up. 12.3. Do I have enough to jump to a 14? Honestly, probably not. And see, that's what I was talking about. Here's the stuffed doll. That's something that you probably don't get if you're looking for the pearls or something like that. It's probably something that you won't get. But let's see if I have enough. And I do not. 0.49. Oh my god. That freaking sucks. But oh, he's gonna steal it, really. He's gonna really try to steal it. Oh, see, he went ahead and tried to steal it. Well, hey, that's okay. I was trying to make a video on it, but since they went ahead and tried to steal my monster, this is when I turn into the hateful guy that just looks over at your guild and just stalks you. And this is what I'm gonna do. Well, look at them. They're hunting a level 3 shaman. Unbeknownst to them, my monster was just stolen, and their monster is about to be stolen. And then the next monster I'm gonna steal, and then the next monster I'm gonna steal. And now, for the next coming days, I'm gonna steal all their monsters. That's what happens. See, I'm a lover. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But when you do stuff like this, well, you know, I get a little hurtful, and you know, it hurts my feelings. So it's just payback. Look at this, 9%. Oh yes, don't you just think that you have it, don't you? Oh, look at this. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. I do so appreciate it. Oh man. And you know what? I use all of my energy because reasons. Okay? They're gonna go ahead and try to steal my monster. Thank you very much. Checkmate. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at my previous one. Now all of their monsters are gonna be stolen. But I digress. It is for the video. If you guys don't know, I did make a video on how to not have your monster stolen, and because this was for the video, I had to take a chance, but don't do what I did. Now, if somebody does steal your monster, go ahead and steal all the monsters that you can get off of them. I'm gonna steal all their monsters. But to what we were here for, does Femme Fatale actually stay alive with the help of the boost, or is she always doomed to die? Let's take a look. Her life is still kind of low, so she ain't out of the woods yet, although she's pretty much back up to full. This right here is what usually takes her down, so let's see if it is the case this time. And no, she did not die. So the higher the boost, it looks like the higher her survivability is, so that bodes well for you. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on in this video, especially near the end. Oh, and now they're mad. Sorry, but you steal my monster, I steal yours. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye.